second one fall in on his opponent, and that's exactly how it played out. Well done there. Cloak and Tfue. Shots coming from multiple directions while they're editing holes, windows, and walls to try and take shots of their own. Looking for parties rotating away. 87 medium ammo. A handful of shotgun shots. Tfue gets sniped 39 meters from Nate Hill. The riff from Cloak just trying to make it away. And
he's just got to accept it's gone. That's how Tfue goes out. Nate Hill, fellow FaZe member with lightning quick reactions, hits the shot, and now Cloakzy's left by himself. But he had 2 rifts this one. As he looks for any bit of damage he can get, he takes some fall damage as well. The stink drops him down to just 10 HP. He's gonna float down the mountain. Everyone on one ramp, it's all out warfare. As he's down to 31 health, floating to the low ground. These stinks are so good in this last zone.
Might spell defeat there.
You've got Saint now playing the high ground. He's got to reload. Cloakzy's still in this too.
4 players left.
Oh, he's got this. He's got to have this. He's just playing the healer zone.
Kits.
You saw the smile as well. I think he knows he's got it. I think he knows he's got it. There's no way. Cloakzy's done all he can. Cloakzy's done all he can. That's it though.
Make some noise.
Above more than 80% of the lobby. Jaganza up top with Villix. We saw them do well yesterday. Base Soldier and Marksman still in this one as well. Payne on the low ground alongside Tfue and Cloakzy. Chap still alive too. We haven't talked a lot about him, but we know just how good he can be late game. Lanane drops to the zone. Bogdan drops to the zone. Nolan and Crodot both will drop to the zone. Tfue trying to inch forward. The Storm still pushing. Now at 17 health, he's got to go. Yeah, they're going to fall all the way down.
Cloak still sitting pretty with quite a bit of HP, a little bit of shield, just lost some right there.
Got a med kit right now.
Med kit is going to drop the slurp. Cloak can pick it up. The play here, looking to secure Cloak, is basically a tank in this situation, trying to top him off as much as he can, while Tfue uses the med kit.
Top 13. Tfue and Cloakzy still alive. Remember, coming into this, they were already first in points after game 1. There's one for Cloakzy. 11 players now left. How about another as more begin to drop on down? He's going to grapple up to the high ground, trying to chase these limbs. There's more players still above him. Great job with those roofs. 11 players left. Who will begin to earn placement points in this game? He's going to rain down grenades as he still has 2 more in his inventory. Not a lot of mats left. Base Soldier with a limb down unprovoked. 9 players now left. Base Soldier and Marksman are so weak. And with grenades floating on in, you've got to think the end could be near. Tfue eliminates Payne. You've got Snood on the high ground as well. He's got no walls! Tfue and Cloakzy with another. 6 players left. He still has 3 big shields. He can't use one yet. Cloakzy with another knock. Tfue's gonna drop to the Storm. It's all on Cloakzy yet again. Can he clutch up? He got second in game 1 by himself. 27 seconds remaining. You see everyone else is so weak. You've got to think this is Cloakzy's game to take. He's got the medal as well. 1 player floating down on him. He tries to react in time. The tag. He's got him weak. A lot of fall damage. No builds. Oh no, Marksman clutches it out. No, second place. Dementos wins it with 12 HP. I thought Marksman had it. Aiding one behind him. No.
Funk Bomb. 3 points is still fantastic for that duo.
100%. Bizzle's in a nice little spot to potentially shoot down on, or above onto opponents when they aren't expecting it. Not a lot of materials though. Big thing to take note of. Go Sean, knocks out Jaganza. Nice little pump shot right there. 1 player nearby, that's Skatch from Envy, who gets cut on down. You know he's gonna drop to the zone. Tfue and Cloakzy still alive. Tfue still has a slurp to use. Hasn't had a chance to use it yet. And now he's down to the low ground. This could be the end of the game for Tfue. Cloakzy's still a lot more healthy. There you go, slurp now being popped. We'll slowly begin to tick that health back up.
At this point, every bit of healing could change the game for that duo.
The consistency of Tfue and Cloakzy,
it's impressive.
It's now 3 straight games in the top 10.
Still with an excellent kit, a ton of ammunition for everything. 10 rockets, 110 shotgun shells they'll never use, and there's one coming out, tries to get that, but it looks like Goshan actually picks that.
Goshan's down 5 limbs himself, and look at 3 players in the high ground.
Flamed FPS all up top. Cloakzy, the shotgun on Goshan there. Picks up his 3rd elim. That's 6 total, like you said.
So I
2 more. 1 more puts him at 7.
It's those 2 on the low ground, and the rest are all going to float down from above. They've got to move with this zone. And now they've got to, trade back with rockets of their own.
The zone's starting to close here. Jack, it's going to come down to potentially heal off. 2 teams above, 6 players remaining. Cloak and Tfue. Tfue with no shield, 75 HP. Cloak, 100. He's in an excellent spot. Everything's reloaded. They're building up. They're basically establishing every single square on the bottom.
They've got a campfire and a med kit. They're trying to play around a potential low ground.
Funk Bomb gets a med kit off there.
Funk Bomb's
pushing in.
Funk Bomb's is trying to heal. Oh, Flame's got
Tfue
everything.
gets the knock.
But Flame's got everything you could ever need too. Cloakzy's trying to shoot down this top side so they can't heal. Can they do it? There's just 3 players left. They're dropping him on down. Will they be able to out-survive this zone? They're floating. Tfue's now knocked. He can't use his heals. Cloakzy ticking on down. Just 20 health remaining. Gets 1. Who wound up winning it? Cloakzy's down on the low ground as well, I believe. They got it. They did.
1. Are you kidding me? The last second push out into the storm may have changed that game from a 3rd or 2nd to a 1st place to Victor Royale. $50,000 for the gentleman from FaZe, Jack.
Cloakzy can do no wrong today. Cloakzy can do no wrong.
We got to look
Here
at this
it is
again.
from his perspective. Yeah, we cut away at an awkward time, but this hip fire right there, and Funk Bomb drops to the storm alongside Flame.
Even just one of those AR shots from Cloak may have changed that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you made some noise, but that was not only a victory royale, they had 7 eliminations, a 6-point game. Tfue and Cloakzy, it's like they heard the interview.
They did, they absolutely did.
It's like they heard it, and they said, no. Not giving you 3 in a row, it won't be easy. That means in the first 3 games, Tfue and Cloakzy, they got 2nd, they got 3rd, and now they've gotten 1st.
Just to heal up. Cloakzy still in this thing. Looks like Tfue may have been eliminated earlier.
But Cloakzy's got 4 limbs.
And as
I think that's the 5th.
That's 5th.
Cloakzy now at 5 limbs.
Himself. Cloakzy has been putting out a show already.
I'm telling you, he's the MVP. He is the MVP so far today, absolutely. Oh, and an awkward fight. Didn't land the trap. He's getting ripped up from everywhere, though. He's the target of multiple players at the moment. He's just going to reset with the glider.
Scoots out in the storm just barely. Landing right next to this tree, kind of hiding himself in the structure. Blood and Raz both looking for a med kit. A shot through and Raz goes down. Only a handful of players left alive here, 11. Geber solo has 2 med kits, a mini, 2 campfires, which means this heal off might be his if nobody else sees him. Marksman checks out early. Nolan only bandages. We've got rockets coming. Base Soldier secures an elimination on the Mentos. Kayun gets knocked by a rocket.
And was that Geber who had all that healing?
It is indeed.
Because he just got eliminated.
He just got eliminated. Cloakzy's still alive. The shot he shot up close. Are you kidding me? Base Soldier with a rocket. 5 players left. 6 elims there on Cloak as Sean's still alive from Ghost. Going for a play against...
Elimination, Bizzle and DMO. They hear it. They just haven't been able to act on it quite yet. Now here's a look at Salty. Cloakzy and Tfue. Still alive. Still with max health each.
Multiple teams from Ghost stacked up in the same structure right now. Ghoul and Saf. Some teammates down below. Opponents right now, though. Taking a shot, seeing if there's anybody in the box. He pays the price for peeking just barely. Takes a little bit of damage. Vinny and Zextro sitting on some of these cubes. They're going to use these in an effort to just float past anybody they can. You can't see me in the air because you're looking at everybody else.
See, now, I would almost love to see them use the same tactic as before where you float on up as high as you can. Now they're going to land and just pop in the middle, and still they made it, absolutely. But
the play call there, probably just trying to get into the safe zone.
Yep.
Shots going to come out, kind of exposing the open. A very small box. That sting grenade is going to cost him just a little bit. To drop down the shotgun, and the second shot from that double barrel missed, but it doesn't matter to Cloak. He gets the elim.
And he got knocked by a trap. So that player, because they got knocked, they'll be able to get. They should be able to get this res off, and they've got some utility to get out of here as well.
Nobody's going to make a push on that just yet. You saw Bog relocating. Dean was still knocking down a tree, trying to build up his own small 1x1 box. Anything to stay alive. The sharing of the shield there. Here we go. Ziff, Ronaldo pushing in on top of a box with an opponent underneath them.
And Ziff and Ronaldo already at 5 elims this game. Vinny and Zextro just joined as well at 5 elims now. Well, that's a beautiful.
Multiple tags in that box.
It's a beautiful stink. Was that on to Tfue and Cloak?
I believe it was.
Yeah. He's nearby this next zone, too. We'll not have to go too far.
Tfue and Cloak not missing a ton of HP at this point. Yeah, based on the position on the minimap, that had to be them that just got stink bombed.
He wants these materials so bad, and the items down there. There's a look at your scoreboard so far. Nate Hill and Funk Bomb at 3, so they'll get a point as well. Tfue and Cloakzy at 2 in total. Blinded Hysteria, who are doing very well in the first half of today. Haven't heard much of them since, but they're on the verge of potentially earning a point too.
You see in the bottom right, Tfue just took a little bit of damage. Another stink grenade coming out. Those stink bombs are so powerful in these competitive matches because so many players are in one or two or three box bases, and that's it. Zoning with those is incredibly good. Vinny and Zexro, we've had our eyes on multiple times. They took
your #1 duo. It's Tfue and Cloakzy! This isn't loud enough! Funk Bomb, Nate Hill, that means you guys have come in second place, but still, you are still #2. How are you guys feeling after that?
We're feeling amazing, man. Like we had a lot of shit go on like during the fall skirmish, so to come back and show that we're still top of the top, like I feel great. Yeah.
I feel amazing right now. I came back for a return, the redemption, and we pulled out.
Gentlemen, congrats on coming in #2. If you want to make your way back where you came, that leaves just 2. Guys, you worked 6 weeks, and you come here, and in front of all your fans, you are the #1 duo. How are you guys feeling right now?
Dude, I don't have words. Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to my partner, Tfue. Good stuff, Turner. I'm proud of you.
Good stuff, Turner.
All right, Tfue, what about you?
Cloakzy with the hot carry, dude.
Yeah, the hot carry.
You guys proved to the world that you are #1. Did you think you'd be #1 coming into this? Were you guys that confident? What was going through your mind?
I mean, the first 3 games we were up by a lot, so we were pretty confident the whole way through. I mean, I didn't expect this. I knew we were gonna do well, but this is crazy.
Cloakzy?
I knew we were gonna do well, but something clicked today that our synergy was way better than it normally was, and it was scary. But yeah.
Congratulations to both of you. Now, would you like to say anything to your fans, everyone joining us here, everyone joining us at home?
I love you, Mom.
Shout out to all the fans. Thank you guys for supporting me and Turner. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the guys from FaZe here. Much love, boys.
Twitchcon, one last time. Let's hear it for your #1 duo! With that, Courage and Lupo, make sure you make some noise for them as well. Courage and Lupo. We'll present you guys with some pickaxes. We've got the crew here. You guys pick your weapon of choice. What will it be? Which one? You guys make a choice. You've got a lot of options. There it is.
The Fortnite fall skirmish. Tfue and Cloakzy get it done. And man, I'll tell you what, from game 1 to the end, they were sat right on top of that leaderboard.
an absolutely dominant show from these two. Multiple games in a row, just destroying the field.
Yep.
Staying on top literally almost the entire time. We saw them in Heat 1 on the first day, all the way to today. And I mean, we even talked about it beforehand. There was kind of no doubt. We got to a certain point where it was just like, these guys are, they're a step above.